Hello and welcome to Jamie and Zane's Mod Spotlights.
Hello.
Today we'll be looking at a double weapon pack review slash spotlight slash. Let's begin on my modding default world.
So what mods exactly have you got on today?
Okay, I've basically chose two which have quite a lot of weapons in them. I thought I'd go for something a bit sort of basic.
Oh, I can see you're using baby animals there with a little wolf.
I currently have baby animals, runways, and planes mod in addition to the two that I'm doing at the moment.
Do you think you'll do a video about planes and, more importantly, about runway mod?
Probably not because they're quite dull concepts and they're not.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so the first one's Balcon's weapon pack. And,
So what kind of stuff's in this one?
well,
Oh, that's cool. Spear.
the spear, cause I like it because it has quite a lot of throwable weapons. Because the spear is melee and throwing.
Can you pick them up again after you've thrown them?
After you've thrown them, yeah.
Oh,
I
cool.
didn't like the halberd because it was boring. And
all right.
The thing I think with a lot of weapon packs, someone just goes, "Oh, here's a club," and it's like,
yeah.
it is useless.
I get what you're saying completely.
I had to have the netbook running
axe.
so I could remember all the crafting things. The battle axe was pathetic as well.
Why'd
And
you
then I
make
made two of them because I'm incompetent. What I intended to make was
Warhammer.
the Warhammer, which is a much more useful.
Oh, what's that in the furnace?
Oh, well, I'll have to wait and find out.
Oh, right. Okay. All right.
Yeah, calm down. This is me becoming awfully confused over the crafting patterns. I have actually skipped through and made some more things. There's javelins as well as the crossbow that I've made now, I believe. So now we're gonna descend the spiral staircase.
I see you've got some little what look like crossbow bolts, or are they javelins or something on the
They're
right?
javelins. They're made out. They're basically the same as a spear, but they have flint instead. And so here's this is the spear. Okay, and I just speared a cow instantly.
Cool.
And
oh, I like that.
This is probably one of my favorite weapons in the thing. So I throw it up.
Oh, I like that. That is cool.
Yeah, it's very good. It uses the same sounds as the arrow, which I think works very well in its favor. For some reason, I couldn't hit this duck very well.
Oh, I see you got some guns and stuff in there. God.
Yeah, there. I'll go into that later. I'm just making some crossbow bolts for later because I didn't have any feathers.
Alright.
The halberd I didn't go into much because it does look a bit sort of boring. I think it has quite far reach, but other than that, it's just a sort of swing and it hits things.
Alright, okay.
Okay, I have I have a baby dog following me. Okay, this is the dagger. It throws and is a stabber. It takes one iron and a stick. Okay, and when it throws, it spins. It like twirls and it.
I was gonna say it looks pretty cool when it's like stuck in a wall.
Oh, once this is the meat chute that I made. It dispenses pigs, which I
also spelled dispense wrong.
Fuck off. Anyway, anyway,
oh yeah, you told me you were making this.
So I hit the button. It didn't always work.
Oh, that is cool.
But yes, so.
Oh, I see what you mean about spinning.
I just want to point out the only reason it actually killed the pig there in one was because when it hits it and it hits a target, it bounces off again and lands in the floor, so it will stick in the floor. It hit the pig, bounced off, and hit the pig again. So there, when I've thrown it, it hasn't killed it.
So, why is it useful then?
Well,
just like a retrievable arrow.
And it's quite cheap. It's only an iron, and it does. These things they're all compatible with wood, stone, diamond as well. I just made them iron because it looks the coolest.
Yeah, I suppose. Ugh.
And then three come at once. So I sort of. Oh, now I'm trying to use the javelin as a melee weapon, and as you can see, it takes about 4 hits each.
Yeah.
But then my wolf comes to the rescue, and he proves more irritation than. But yeah, they do more damage when they're thrown, and they use flint and iron, so quite cheap. I think you get two.
Can you pick them up again?
No.
All right.
Well, if they land in an enemy, you can't pick them up again.
Oh, what, like arrows?
Whereas with the spear, if it hits an enemy, you can still pick it up again.
Oh, right, okay.
Okay. The battle axe. Now, as I got on the crossbow first.
Okay.
The crossbow, okay, The thing I have an issue with this is, okay, because we're so used to the bow, you aim above something to sort of compensate for the fall down. The crossbow has no gravity affecting the bolt. Also, you may notice it reloads. It actually has two
Oh, that is
models.
kind of cool. Yeah.
One for the loaded crossbow, one for the unloaded.
So do you have to like load it before you fire it again?
It does it for you. It's
Oh
like
right,
what,
okay.
and it is buggy. It sometimes doesn't reload, and then it won't fire.
Right.
Because I think I tried the battle axe and the sledgehammer on some zombies now. The battle axe disappointed me, but the sledgehammer was effective.
I mean the Warhammer.
The warhammer is a sledgehammer.
It is.
So here, it's a very. It does
It
have
looks
a bit
like a whack-a-mole mallet, if we're all honest with each other.
It knocks them back quite far. The axe, which is its
Yeah.
only plus. But then the issue with that is the sledgehammer knocks them back quite a bit as well, and that's better
So they're
good for
almost
other
the same
things.
thing.
Yeah. And if I'm honest, I probably get confused between the battle axe and the standard axe.
Yeah, I can see what you're getting at there. Because on the first person view, it's just the end of an axe. It's the same.
So I'm trying to make myself more crossbow bolts.
You can't pick them back up again, can you?
No, crossbow bolts. Oh, unless you miss, of course.
Oh right, okay.
So they're essentially the same thing as arrows.
How many hits does it take out a standard mob? Oh right, 3.
Three for
I suppose
creeper.
That's not too bad,
But it's very accurate. I think I didn't
Yeah,
try
I
hitting
suppose.
something that's really far away, but I think it's very, very accurate. As I said, there's no like fall down at all. So look at that.
Okay.
That's-
Yeah.
Of course, you can't spam it like you would a bow.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
See, look,
I see what you mean about it hitting them backwards, though.
which is very good against creepers because it means they won't be able to detonate.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Which is why I thought it was quite useful. There's a whole pack of wolves around here for some reason.
Oh, and it's only a 2-hit kill.
I currently use the diamond one as like my weapon of choice.
Is that like a 1-hit kill then, the diamond?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
It's like I was saying to you earlier, I think when people make mods of like weapons and that, they struggle to integrate it in a way which is necessary, which actually adds without feeling. Because a lot of the mods, watch this. It is like Instamine, okay, on dirt. Both of these, the sledgehammer, really fast on dirt, wood, chests, and really usefully things like fence. Mine really quickly with the sledgehammer.
Alright, cool.
Okay.
Nice.
Which is why I was saying to you earlier. I actually use the sledgehammer in conjunction with a pickaxe now.
Alright.
Because the sledgehammer goes through dirt dirt stuffs and wood stuffs. So we're all.
Alright.
It's much easier. Anyway, now the musket. The musket is made in 2 parts. I didn't show you me making these to try to cut down time, but you can also put a bayonet on. But I think because my dagger was used up a little bit, it wouldn't work. So I just went with the standard musket. Basically, it would just mean the melee.
So these are all from the same mod.
Yeah. You also have bullets up there, which are used making paper, sulfur, and metal.
God, that's a bit confusing, but okay.
And this one also has the reloading animation where it sort of punches them.
Right. I see it's got durability there.
Yeah, they all have durability. I think some of them durability doesn't work with mining things. This isn't accurate, by the way. This is fairly inaccurate. You showed me. I tried to shoot a goat up on the top of the mountain a minute ago, and it didn't hit. I don't know. I didn't really like this. Okay, this is the second mod, White Scholars mod, which basically has cool swords.
Right.
To put it bluntly, and this one, that's an anti-aircraft gun.
That's from Planes mod.
Yeah, that which we're not looking at. Yeah, this one took me about a month because I just couldn't remember the crafting patterns for the life of me. But yes, you make iron rods, and then you make a sword hilt.
Oh, God, a hilt.
Yeah. So I make
Right. Okay.
4, which you'll see come into play. I think I don't cut this bit out, but it just takes me a year. I couldn't remember it. And here's
So
me,
what are you trying to make here?
the blade.
Oh, right.
And I'm convinced that there is iron ingots and a pole, but I'm like, maybe there's a leather. I bring the leather in. I'm like, anything else? Maybe I need the sword here already. And I think,
So it's quite complex, the patterns. Oh, there we
yeah,
go.
there you go. There's the masterwork blade. It becomes the masterwork sword, and I don't think this is only available in iron. And here,
Wow,
hot.
hot glass ingots.
Hmm. Well, but what you do, and this is probably the most tedious process in all of creation, you get your buckets of water, okay,
Okay.
and then you have to go through the arduous process of cooling ingots of glass.
What?
So,
Okay, so you
now,
made a pool, right?
okay, now it's not something fun at all. It's you put the glass in there, you put the bucket, and it makes one.
Are you? Wow.
I skip through it all because it's just miserable,
Yeah, I can see why. Oh, that's cool.
and it makes.
I like
Now,
the look of that.
you probably will pick up
Glass
on that I've
blade.
made two of each.
Wait, hang on,
And
hang on. Glass sword. That doesn't sound very,
you will find
weapon
this quite
like.
amusing. It's right when we get to it. But yeah, so I make two masterwork sword, which we'll explain in a minute, and then I make. This confused me as well because I tried to make it using an iron ingot. And it took me ages to realize I needed to put a glass ingot in the middle.
Oh right, okay.
Again, I cut it there so you don't have to watch my
Yeah.
idiocy. And that's as there's a musket around you saw there.
So you're cooking them now?
Yes. Which I think I leave.
Okay.
I think I go away and test the first two while I leave them to cook. So here's me out in the wild
With
with
your
some.
musket again.
Yeah, I liked the musket. It just fun to have a gun.
Yeah, I suppose.
Now, if I'm fairly confident these things have the damage of diamond, or no, the damage of iron, but with the durability of diamond. And I put it to hard instead of easy on this bit, and I almost died. Now,
What,
what's
just
this
in
is
the
the
hope of getting
glass
more
one? What's
mobs?
the durability?
What?
No,
Was that 2 hits took it down to that?
two hits took it down to that. And
I've
as
got
I
like
take
5 hits in it.
I take it out there to like sort of check that I can see
How
properly.
useless is that?
Wow, I think
Little baby chicks there from Baby Animal Mod.
which is a lovely mod.
Baby cow.
I think I hit this one to
Dead
death
baby
now.
cow.
So look, 5 hits and it's gone.
Yeah. Oh. Oh,
Tempered,
that is cool. It's like a lava sword.
except it's made of glass and useless.
I don't even care. So what happens when you temper them?
Temper them makes them even stronger than makes the masterwork sword even stronger than diamond. The glass one
Just becomes very slightly less useless.
I mean, it would be a nice thing to sort of put on the shelf, but there's no shelf unless I get shelf mod, which I might well do.
Alright, cool. There's baby animals everywhere.
Yeah, the thing they spawn more commonly in that. But it gave me
Yeah.
something to injure.
I suppose.
I'm trying to find something to hit with a glass sword to see. Because I'm thinking, surely this has to be powerful or long lasting. And I find my zombie better, but that's still.
I think it maybe have tripled it. I don't know, maybe tripled or
See, look here,
quadrupled the
I'm mining and
durability.
it isn't going down, which is baby dogs getting in there.
Yeah.
There's one feisty little dog, which is actually becoming irritating because every time I try to kill something, the dog would try to take it. And then
Can you
here,
just, sort of done away with it?
well,
Oh,
here
it just broke.
it broke, and then the dog jumps off the cliff, and it goes.
Did your job for you.
So that they were the mods.
So that was. Yeah,
Two
I'll put those
mods.
in the description.
Yeah.